You can't do it. You can't do it without good posture. It's impossible. I mean, anyway, I didn't do a video of that. It's impossible. You can't do it. You cannot hit the back of the ball with your left hand. Anyway, I'm going at it a little bit too hard. But when I did start thinking 1, 2, 3, Tim Simpson told me that. He was the best ball striker in the 80s and 90s, and he told me that. I said, what do you work on? And he said, you're fundamental. You never stop working on it. He was the best ball striker in the 80s and 90s in the tour. We were playing at Polo Fields, and I asked him that on 11. We had a blast. Stayed up all night long. I had good reason to. But anyway, drove all the way out there, and we had so much fun. And anyway, he's built like a damn gorilla. And, but Miller said he was the best in the world at ball striking. Nicholas said, Carmen said it too. But he said that, I said, what are you working on? I said, rhythm. He said, you count. But I never practiced that. That's what I need to do. That's what I need to do. Think about 1, 2, 3, period, and that's it. And look at that target. That damn. Simpson said that he would look at it. He said he didn't look at a tree. He said he didn't look at a tree. He said he picked the smallest leaf out there that he could possibly see and look at, and that's all he thought about. But he never oversaw him. But he beat down Greg Norman in the USF&G Classic when I was like 8. I was about 12 or 13. I was scared to death. But I knew he had it on like 14. Norman went for it in 2, and Tim laid up hit it on with a wedge in 3 and made birdie, and Norman 3-putted, and I knew that Tim had locked it up. Anyway, if it wasn't for Tim's putter and getting Lyme's disease, he'd have won 15 times on tour instead of 4. He did have the lowest. He was the first person to reach 8 under, I believe, in the U.S. Open. But he grew up over in Ansley with my dad and Gene Newton. I asked him. He said, there's only a few people in the world that have God-given rhythm. He said one of them was O'Meara. He said, he's a machine. He said the rest of us, you got to count. Anyway, if I wasn't too tired, I'd hit more balls. That was fun. It's not fun to hit that damn. Definitely hit some bad pulls, but I'm a little tired. And my arm's still not. It's still. Actually went and did curls today, and it's still not there. It actually bothered me today a little bit doing that foam roller. But that's what happens when you stretch. I swear, people, it's the best thing to do your body is yoga and martial arts or sports, without a doubt. I hadn't lifted a weight. I lifted the first time. I just lifted 20-pound barbells with my biceps while I was powering up my phone at Target. That's all I did. It's near bronchialis, right in here. That's why everybody's having these hand problems. It's just not strength, and I'm not there yet. Anyway, it's fun. Anyway, if anybody wants to learn, it's $150 an hour. Whether it's 5 minutes, 30 minutes, or an hour, I'll probably go over. But you can't do it. You can't do it in 30 minutes. Anyway, if anybody wants to learn, the thing about it is that it is mental. It's such a mental battle all the time. It's pure mental. I was, when I first started, I got that video of it. I was holding on to it. I was too like this. And when I loosened, I just remember I just started. I was like, wait, hold on for a second. Just relax and pull out this small up. All of a sudden, it just started hitting better, not thinking about it. And I think we all do that. Nicholson is a prime example of it. He's always flipping his hands. He's got those soft hands. Anyway, a little bit tired, but those were definitely about 6 or 7 the best. Those were the best 6 or 7 shots. Although I missed a couple that I've ever hit in my life. They're going at least 100. I think it's more like 190. And all that's martial arts horse poses in my lower body, stretching out and stuff. I'm about to do a split. Seriously. Anyway, I always like Jean-Claude Van Damme and Chuck Norris. I saw my boy die today. I just love those movies. I grew up with the Delta Force and stuff. What an amazing martial artist. He had black belts, and he had 3rd-degree black belt in karate. It was his lowest number. I can't wait to take karate. I believe he had a 5th degree in judo, taekwondo. He's like a 4th or 5th degree black belt, and one other one, maybe like Wing Chun or something. Anyway, I've just been researching him because and he was really good friends with Bruce Lee. And I swear if anybody's watching out there and you're here in Atlanta, I told this kid the other day. I said some private schools have won the state championship doing martial arts horse. And I swear, watch, what's gonna happen? Seriously, it creates elite speed. It's right up under your up under here, right up under there. I noticed it this summer. I took off and ran like 40. I couldn't believe how fast I was running. Seriously, it's all functional body. It's your body. Anyway, if anybody wants lessons, Crystal golf lessons in Atlanta.